Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021, and we are Chelsea on a full manual Master League taking on Arsenal in the London derby, who currently sit 3 points above us, as you can see in the table just here. But Tottenham Hotspur absolutely flying, 10 points above us, 7 points ahead of Arsenal. But some interesting teams. Sheffield United up in 3rd, West Ham in 9th, Wolves in 8th, Fulham in 10th, Everton in 5th. So yeah, it's all been a bit of a mixed sort of start at the moment. But Man United lying 12th. Brighton, Aston Villa and Watford occupy the relegation spots at the moment. And we're going to have a tactical change for this game. I'm not enjoying... The 3-5-2 works, but as soon as you come up against wingers like Arsenal, where they've got Zaha and Pepe on either wing who are absolutely rapid, and overlapping fullbacks as well, you just get overloaded on the flanks and we can't handle with it. So we're going to basically go back to what we played at Crystal Palace. So when I've got that sorted, I'll be right back. Yes, so this is how we're lining up in a 4-3-3 with Kante and Luis Alberto going to be playing in the middle today. Lots of players up for it because it is... it's a derby game, so you get quite a lot of flashing arrows and stuff like that. All three keepers are keen, Mendy, Ramsdale and Kepa, so Kepa keeps his starting spot. I'm just going to make one change actually. Havertz is going to come off for Marlon, because I just feel like Marlon's a little bit quicker on that right hand side, although Marlon and Eze will both be cutting in to play closer to Barbosa for this one. I did want to just very quickly change the support range to make it a little bit shorter so that we can get some closer passes going around each other. But let's get into it then, and we will crack into the London derby. Big game. It'll be a big game. Now, my computer's been having a few issues with the Emirates Stadium. Hang on, we've got a cutscene. Losing to Arsenal is not an option. Never stop moving. Control the game and concentrate. That's always good advice from your manager, as Kante's there folding his arms like, yeah boss, come on, we know this. No one's ever won a derby on technique and tactics. Maybe that's why Kante's folding his hands, because that's absolutely a load of rubbish. Yeah, heart matters, but I think you do need tactics as well. So yes, hopefully everything goes through okay with this. There has been a few issues with the Emirates Stadium where it gets to half time and then the software just stops recording. The screen actually just goes black and the software just records a black screen, which is very annoying. But hopefully we won't have that today. So here we go then, it's at the Emirates Stadium on the BBC, apparently. As you can see, London in the nightlife there. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. Arsenal have gone with Unastal in goal and Hector Bellerin leading the team as captain. So hopefully this will all come through nicely as Kante and Bellerin lead the teams out. It should be a very interesting game. But without further ado, let's crack into this London derby as Arsenal get the game underway. We're actually going to go a little bit more attacking from the off, try and put them under a little bit more pressure as Frangipan and Zaha. Look at Tierney, he's got so much space on that far side, but Zaha's going to try and do it all on his own, and it's a great save from Kepa early on as Mendy's just going to, put his foot through that and get that one away. Eze needs to put a chase on. A bit of the rain pouring down in London. How is that going to affect the players today? As Barbosa nearly read that one. Chambers spreads it wide into the path of Tierney. Tierney looks over to Zaha. He looked offside, but he's kept on the side, and it's 1-0 Arsenal. What a start for the home team. And Wilf Zaha, ex-Crystal Palace, used to play for Gullit, has made it 1-0. It's always written in the stars that sort of way, isn't it? He looked so far offside. He looked a good yard or two in front of the back four. I'm not sure about that. I wonder if it was Mendy at left back keeping him on. Reece James didn't close down Tierney quick enough. Got in behind Kante, and Zaha just fires it home in the corner. 1-0 Arsenal. Eze up towards Barbosa. Can see the Marlon in a bit of space. Reece James was running, but just didn't keep that run going forward. Chambers into Gabriel as Arsenal looking to sort of assert their tiki-taka formation already and keep the ball passing. Zuma and Rudiger between them read that one reasonably well. Mason Mount. Luis Alberto up towards Eze. He's got the run of Barbosa. It's going to fall to Mount, but he's tackled by Linetti. And now there could be a counter-attack on here again for Arsenal as it's a wonderful ball through the gap to find Zaha, but this time he is offside. Phew, thank God for that. So yeah, really quick start to the London derby today as Nicolas Pepe puts in a very good challenge there on Mendy. And once again, there's just the marking at the back is really not very good from Chelsea today. Kante into Mason Mount, who's going to have to turn away very well from Ceballos. He is caught late. Could be a yellow card. Probably talking to this early in the game. Inside 10 minutes. And Ceballos does just get a talking to from the referee. Good turn from Mason Mount. Just that little touch there took him away from the Spaniard. And it is a free kick to Chelsea. Reece James caught late. Another bad challenge. And it's Ceballos again. And he picks up a yellow card for his troubles. 2 fouls in quick succession. You are not going to get away with that in the Premier League, as Reece James is. It's just very simple. Just laid it off. Cut back. Little pass. Terrible tackle from Ceballos. Don't know what he was thinking, but the central midfielder picks up an early yellow card for Arsenal. As Luis Alberto is going to try and, I'm just tricky, try and put this one in low. Eze shot off, but wasn't the best. Tufan up against Mount. Mount's done really well actually to challenge for that, and Barbosa just couldn't turn. Couldn't quite get it onto that favoured left foot, and I think there's going to be another counter-attack on here, as Zuma does very well to just pull that one out the sky and find Mendy into Luis Alberto. Up to Barbosa. Barbosa just holding it up and inviting Mendy forward. He's got a bit of space to run into here, Mendy. Mendy can try and dink this one. He's gone to the back post, but no one's there. Tierney clears it out. It will be a throw-in. 15 minutes gone. And, well, it's all Arsenal. Reece James, that was absolutely terrible. I've thrown that straight to Kieran Tierney. Luckily, his clearance has gone straight to Mendy. And Barbosa is there up against Ceballos, who's on that yellow card. Barbosa turns him really well. Great save from Unastal to keep that one out. And Barbosa showing his strength. And, well, Pepe's done really, really well to keep that in. I thought that would be a definite throw in there. Luis Alberto's going to go and cover Pepe and then run in field and completely forget what he was actually tasked to do out there, as Pepe looks to put a ball in towards Zaha, and Reece James brings it down. Very, very composed there at the back from Reece James. Barbosa can't quite win the header. Marlon can't quite get there, and Chelsea struggling to get out of their own sort of half at the moment. And it falls to Pepe, who's got loads of space as the player switching has a bit of a nightmare. Luckily, Rudiger is very strong and can hold Pepe off, as Eze can launch a bit of a counter-attack. Eze comes forward, trying to use Linetti's momentum against him, but don't pull out the pass to Marlon very well. Really struggling to get the pass. I don't know if it's the rain. It probably is holding the ball up a little bit. That's a great touch to take Mendy completely out of the game. But that's a poor pass from Flanjapan, and it's met by a poor pass from Luis Alberto. It's going to go into Zaha. Shot. He's hit the post, and Zuma just puts his foot through it. Bloody hell. So it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Wilf Zaha causing me all sorts of trouble. I'm wondering if we just basically get someone to man mark him, but I feel like it would drag us out of position a bit too much, as the ball in is headed away by Mendy. Going to fall to Tierney, left-footed drive. Good save from Kepa Arrizabalaga again. 25 minutes gone. It's all Arsenal. It's all Arsenal at the moment. I feel like we're going to get an opportunity. I feel like we are going to get a chance here, as Marlon's going to try and cut out the short one. Doesn't quite. Oh, he does get there, because Tierney's turn was rubbish, and Marlon can accelerate away. We know that he's got pace to burn, Marlon, and he's a bit of a gap opening up in the middle of the pitch for him. He's still going. He's got Barbosa making a run. It's not the cleverest of passes from Barbosa. Marlon turned back in field, had a shot on his own after all that running, but yeah, not the best. Not the best. Right, Pepe, don't let Pepe go. That's it. That's good tracking. That's good tracking. We need to cut off these passing lanes for Arsenal. We are making it a little bit too easy for them to play out. That's what we want them to do. Play those long passes so that Mendy can head it straight to their striker. Reece James with a good interception. Zuma out to Mendy again. Sees Mason Mount inside. Luis Alberto. Barbosa. Eze. Tries to reverse pass to Mendy. Oh, he couldn't quite dink it over the top to Barbosa. It's going to stay in play though. Mendy trying to stand up. Bellerin, who slides in. He got the ball, but through the player. It's a dangerous opportunity for Chelsea. Mendy just trying to trick Bellerin into that tackle, and it did sort of work. A little bit of an acceleration. Captain might feel a bit unlucky. But Reece James is over the ball. And what can he do here? He's going to fire it in. Low and hard. There's a header. What a save from Unastal. Marlon denied with a fantastic save there. As Chelsea do have a man off the pitch, currently injured. It is Mendy after that tackle from Bellerin, as Kepa plays it out to Rudiger, and Chelsea just starting to find a little bit of rhythm, it seems. I could very much do with Mendy coming back on at left back, please. There we go. He's back on the pitch now. So Zuma out to Mendy, because we had so much space over here. Mendy into Luis Alberto. Just slowing it down. I mean, I know that was a bad pass, but we are slowing it down and making it count as Barbosa is going to try and cut off that pass to Chamberlain. Goes into Ceballos. Zaha. Out he goes. Reece James will easily intercept that. Play it straight up the line to Marlon. Mason Mount into Eze. Eze, just couldn't quite get away from Bellerin, who did pick up a yellow card for that foul on Mendy, who seems to have recovered from the knock. Barbosa up against Linetti, and he's trying to go round him. Good tackle there. Marlon uses his pace, but can't get his shot on target. Growing into the game, growing into it. It's all right. Barbosa, just lovely turn to try and get away from Linetti. That tackle was good. Marlon picked the ball up and then just couldn't quite get his body angle correct. And Unastal untroubled. So corner to Arsenal. Nicolas Pepe over it. It was a long range shot that just took a deflection to go past the post as Zuma gets his head on that one and gets it away. And Kante is going to win the race to launch the counter-attack for Chelsea. And they have got some men over here. What's N'Golo Kante got on his mind? He's being chased by Ceballos. Gabriel now comes over. Just gets his foot on the ball. Mendy's there. Tries to commit Gabriel into a tackle again, but the centre-back's not falling for it. He makes a good tackle and Mendy wins a corner. So this could be very interesting. So Rudiger going towards that front post up against Bellerin. The German flicks the ball on in towards Zuma. Oh, it's just cleared away. Luis Alberto can't quite get there in front of Pepe, but does take him out to stop the counter-attack happening. But Arsenal play it very well, and Bellerin goes long. Zuma with a great header, towering above Pepe. Mendy goes long. Gabriel's always going to win that against Marlon. It's very similar to Pepe versus Zuma, that one. Frangipan, Linetti, out to Zaha again, who's just had a little bit less influence. That's not a penalty. That is not a penalty. That is not a penalty. That is never a penalty. I've got the ball. He's turned and I've put my foot in front of him. That's never a penalty. Never, ever, ever a penalty. Zaha did a Cruyff turn. I've come round him and got the ball with my heel. Never a penalty. Never a penalty. It's Nicola Pepe up against Kepa. Pepe sends me the wrong way. He scores 2-0. Never a penalty. Well, watch it again. Look there. Just because I've come round him, I've still got the ball. I've got the ball with my heel. It's a good tackle. VAR would never give that. And my head's gone. I'm giving the ball away already. Eze with a good bit of pressure. Oh, they're going to be in for 3 here. It's going to be 3. Frangipan didn't quite reach it. We don't deserve to be 2-0 down at half-time. No way. No way. Not at all. Not at all do we deserve that. I'm going to stick with it because I think we were growing into that. I think we were growing into that half and I think we were playing better. No way do we deserve a 2-0 well, Arsenal don't deserve a 2-0 lead, I don't think. Marlon. Mason Mount. Up towards Barbosa. Oh, it's just a little bit too slow, Gabby. Come on. Frangipan out towards Zaha, who has been the danger man. He's taken advantage of us pushing our fullbacks on. Rudiger with a fantastic tackle there. He's got runners in the middle. How is Tierney pushing Rudiger off the ball? And it goes towards Marlon. It's just, just getting like little touches, always on the ball. It's like John Stones syndrome again from a previous episode where they just always got that little defensive touch and it is frustrating. Mendy up towards Eze, flicked inside to Barbosa. Good strength. Luis Alberto trying to pick out the pass for Eze but can't quite get there. Keeps it alive though. Mendy. Oh, he's actually got around Bella in there. Fires it in. Barbosa at the front post. Good movement but not the best finish. 2-0 down still. 50 minutes gone. Luis Alberto kept it alive. Good ball up towards Mendy. Just teased Bellerin in there and used his pace to get round him. Fired it in low and hard, but couldn't quite get the header right. Mason Mount up to Marlon. Barbosa flicks that one into looking for Eze, but Unastal's out quickly. And it is better from Chelsea. Maybe a little bit too intricate. The keeper's had an absolute shocker. Eze, what a tackle. Referee, that's got to be a red card. I was about to shoot and score from an open goal. I thought it was a fantastic tackle, to be honest. I was going to say, what a great challenge from Chambers. He's got the ball. Superb tackle, but we'll take the free kick. My go-to man is still Eze. It's still Eze on free kicks. Did he get sent off? I don't think he did, actually. I thought it might have just showed a red card, but I don't think so. Go on, Eze. What you got in the locker? That could be a bit too hard, actually. Eze up, over the bar. God damn it. Damn it. Rudiger with an absolutely wonderful crossfield ball to Mendy. Luis Alberto's picked this up. Oh, Eze was in so much space, but just couldn't quite get it through. It'll be a throw-in to Chelsea, and we are playing so much better. Mount. Eze. Tries to square that one to Reece James. Reece James has Marlon making a great run in. Lovely turn. Marlon still going. It's still Marlon. What a save. Barbosa on the rebound. It's 2-1. Let's get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Come on. What a game here at the Emirates. 2-1 and an hour gone. Marlon probably should have scored, but it's a really, really, really good save from Runestal. But Barbosa is on hand. Just Reece James had so much time. Lovely turn there from Marlon, and it took him away from Gabriel. I went for power. Runestal made the save. Barbosa on hand. 2-1. Come on. Come on. Pepe into Zaha. Looks to go out towards Bellerin, who's up against Zuma. He's just giving him a bit of a run around. Good strength from the Spaniard. In it goes. Zaha's there. Great save from Kepa. Wasn't the best shot from Wilf Zaha, but Kepa stayed strong. Made a good save with his feet. Kante. Alberto. Mason Mount. Just fires that in towards Barbosa, who's turned really well. Tried to lay that one in to Marlon. Wasn't quite the right pass. But, well, we're going to have to track Zaha's run here because we've got no one else that we can go over to Lenetti because Reece James is well out of position. Just trying to get back. That should be easy for Kepa and is. Let's go. Counter-attacks on here. Marlon. Crossfield ball out towards Mason Mount. Just lost a bit of momentum there. Go on, Mendy. Get on the overlap. Get on that overlap. All right, we'll use you as a dummy runner. Luis Alberto. Marlon. It's all a little bit slow. Mason Mount. Luis Alberto again, picking up lots of space and getting on the ball. Mendy can fire a cross in towards the back post. Oh, Marlon just didn't react quick enough. So first sub for Chelsea. Abraham on, Marlon off. Barbosa moves out to the right-hand side of the front three, but we're playing well. Come on. There's another goal in this for us, I'm sure. Rudiger with a great header. Alberto up towards Eze. Abraham's just come on and he could be in here. Abraham tries to square it. Why didn't I just shoot? Oh, it was so nearly brilliant. Runestal's going to kick it long. Kante v Zaha. That should be... So I'd say Zaha should definitely win that, but Rudiger is covering very well as we need him to. Mendy. Alberto. Just cuts back to take Linetti out of the equation. Barbosa. Reece James. Abraham. Oh, again, it was nearly very, very good. It's just that last little touch. Zaha is going to have the pace to get away from Kante there. So we're going to control Rudiger in the middle and then come and close the space. And we've done that really well. I'm happy with that defending. Second sub for Chelsea, and Arsenal make a sub as well. Tufan off and Willock on. As Eze is replaced by Kai Havertz. Mendy's going to be under that one to get a touch on that header away. And Luis Alberto can feed Kai Havertz straight away. And, well, he's just running forward here. And minimal pressure on him. And Kai Havertz is still going. He's got referee. Referee will have that free kick. Thank you very much. This is a great opportunity. I mean, Kai Havertz just given acres of space to run into. Terrible tackle. Should be a yellow card, but probably won't be. And over this one is actually going to be... We're going to go Luis Alberto for this one. Rumoured to be leaving the club as Johnny replaces Linetti. Luis Alberto. It's up. It's over the wall. What a save from Runestal. And he's held on as well. Unbelievable save. He's going to go long with his kick again. Mendy sees the cross-field ball to Reece James. That has been a useful ball for Chelsea today, up towards Barbosa. Can flick that one inside. Well, Luis Alberto was running and then just stopped his run. Lacazette has got time and space, and there's plenty of space on either side. I don't know who to go to the ball with. Zuma, go to the ball. Okay, you can shoot from range. That's fine. So a change at right back as Tomori comes on for Reece James, who's run himself into the ground, and here he is. First touch on the ball for the, well, more predominantly centre-back player. But Tomori's going to have to do a job at right back today. Luis Alberto. Up to Mendy. Mendy in towards Havertz. Oh, what? How has Chambers judged that well? That's incredible. Pepe closed down very quickly, which is what Chelsea need to do now. Time's running out. Bellerin is holding the ball. Chambers goes long. That should go through to Kepa, who's actually come out and kicked it forward. Not ideal, but it's worked out. Mason Mount. Havertz is on the ball now. Abraham. Barbosa. Oh, it's just too intricate. I'm just trying to be too intricate. All the way across towards Mendy. Mendy, in it goes. Barbosa, he was caught late. I wouldn't mind that free kick, to be honest. And Gabriel has put in a fantastic tackle again. Zuma wins the header. Alberto, 8 minutes to go. Mendy puts it into Havertz. Holds off Ceballos. He's got Alberto there. That's not a good pass at all. And Unastel's going to clear it away. Got to win this header, otherwise it's 2 on 3. Mason Mount. Kai Havertz. Mendy. Oh, he's got into a bit of space. Can fire it across. Unastel nearly took it in. Oh, and Lacazette. It's a wonderful ball from Zaha. Lacazette's in and he's fired it wide. Zaha here held off Kante. Lovely dink over the top. And Lacazette, great first touch. Kepa closed the angle down, but fires it past the post. And it's a yellow card in all of that for Joe Willock. And it probably was the free kick that I would have wanted, I think. Very, very late. Very late. Right, running out of time. 5 minutes to go. We're going to stay with the game here as Tamori picks this one up. Mason Mount. Luis Alberto. Chilwell, who's come on to replace Mendy. Havertz. Is he fouled? He is fouled. He is fouled. I'm so excited about winning free kicks. There's such a good opportunity to score. Right, Reece James is off the pitch now, so it is going to be... I mean, I've given everyone a go. Let's give Mason Mount a go. See what he can do. Mason Mount. He's over the ball. It's a great hit. Oh, Unastel. Piss off. You're like a 77 rated goalkeeper. You should be dreadful. That's a great free kick. Oh, it's a fantastic save. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful save. Right, Rudiger. Come on. You can beat Bellerin in the air at this front post again. And it goes. Rudiger flicks it on. Barbosa can't get there. It's going to fall to Mount, but I don't fancy shooting that, and I should have done because the pass was horrendous. I should have pressed super cancel. Lacazette forced backwards, but now there's going to be a huge counter-attack on because we have sent so many people forward. As I thought I'd read that. Rudiger's touch isn't the best. And then I've passed it straight to Nicola Pepe again. And he's going to be in. Can Lacazette find him? He can. It's Pepe. Surely it's another goal. Zuma, what a block. What a block. We have 4 minutes of injury time. Referee, come on. How have they not got more yellow cards in this? He looks shocked, but never a surprise, that one. Unfortunately, I'm just going to try and drill this low down the middle with Kepa and get it forward. Kante. Up towards Mason Mount. That's not a good pass at all, but Havertz is going to try and get there, and he's robbed Bellerin. Kai Havertz has robbed Bellerin. Cut it back. Abraham! Abraham scored! I took a touch that I didn't need to, and in injury time, it's 2-2 in the derby. Come on. Come on. I cannot believe that. What was Bellerin doing? Kai Havertz robbed him. Honestly, I didn't know what to do here. I was going to shoot. I saw Abraham pull off that touch. Didn't mean to do that. Wanted to hit it first time. But finally, we get that second goal past Unastel. Kai Havertz, great stuff. Chambers committed. Abraham flicked it up and then volleys it in. But it's a cracking goal. Absolutely cracking goal. Oh, 2-2 in the derby. Bloody hell. And there is like 30 seconds or so to go. As Gabriel, it looks like Arsenal are just dumbfounded by that, trying to keep the ball a little bit. Bellerin, it's full time. It's 2-2. Oh my word, what a game. What a game that is. 2-2 here at the Emirates. Oh, last gasp. Look at that, 12 shots, 7 on target. The 4-3-3 I think suits how I want to play. Ruud Gullit's men come back from 2-0 down. 2-2. Wilf Zaha is man of the match, but superb performances, character being shown. So the league table then looks like that. We're in 5th, so we've dropped 1 spot, but 3 points off Arsenal. Tottenham 32 points, 9 ahead of Arsenal now as they got another win. Everton and Man City above us. No change at the bottom. Brighton, Villa and Watford still in the relegation zones. So the next game up is Porto. So it should be, again, a very interesting game, actually. This is what they're recommending we play. Ramsdale, James, Christensen, Tamori, Chilwell, Jorginho, Luis Alberto, Mount, Havertz, Abraham and Hudson-Odoi. I could be on board with that. That's not a bad little lineup to have. Mendy is picked up an injury, so he's going to miss out, and Osimhen still is not available due to injury. I'm just wondering, we could put Kana on the bench. Should we do that? Give him a... I think I'd quite like to do that. Zuma could probably do the rest. So we'll put Kana on the bench there. Marlon is on the bench. Werner's on the bench. Ziyech. Yeah, that's a good team. 82 chemistry. I don't know how Kante's doing. Oh, he's on a down. So, yeah, we'll get Jorginho and Luis Alberto in the middle. Mason Mount in front of them. And Ramsdale gets the nod in goal for this one. So, let's crack into it. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Estadio de Dragão at the home of FC Porto as the Champions League anthem runs true. And, wow, it's an interesting Chelsea lineup for this game. A bit of a dead rubber. Chelsea already qualified from the group. It's going to be them or Barcelona that top it. And that is the final fixture of the group stage in this one. But, yeah, Chilwell comes back in at left back. It's a different change. Ramsdale in goal. Kana on the bench. So, Gullit potentially looking to give some of his more fringe players a run out to show what they can do in the Champions League. So, let's get into this one. And we'll be back for kickoff. And it is Porto that gets us away. Ruud Gullit sticking with the 4-3-3 formation. The dramatic last-minute equaliser earns Tammy Abraham a starting spot up front for this one. And it'll be very interesting to see how Porto approach this game as they've gone long over the top to start. Christensen with a good tackle/interception, but it has gone behind for a corner. So Fabio Vieira over it. Two short options coming towards him. One of them is Caraca, maybe. Caraca, probably Caraca, who's picked up the headed clearance. He's up against Reece James, who's got Hudson-Odoi for company, trying to do the defence. That's a good block on Felipe Anderson's shot, and it will go behind for another corner to Porto, who have started this game very well indeed on the front foot at one hell of a pace, to be honest. So Fabio Vieira with the corner. The outswinger goes in towards Caracal. Reece James is there. Havertz tries to clear it. It's actually fell very nicely to Christensen, who can clear this one away, looking for Abraham. But Diego Lietti is there of NK Maribor fame, if you're watching the Football Manager series with NK Maribor as well, which I'll link to in the top right-hand corner. It's there. Oh, what an interception that is from Mount. That's not a good pass, though. Did all the hard work to get a touch on the ball, but messed up the pass. Chilwell with a really good header there. Kai Havertz in a bit of space. Abraham is up against it. He's won a free kick here. He's just got his body in the way, Tammy Abraham. And it was Felipe Anderson that sort of kicked through him a little bit. And it is in a pretty dangerous situation, a dangerous position here for Porto. So Reece James over this one. Reece James, it's straight into the face of Marco Grujic as Luis Alberto then went for a spectacular volley, but he then basically just kicked the ball straight into a Porto guy's face as well. Jorginho keeps this alive. Luis Alberto back to Mason Mount. Sees the run of Reece James. Reece James is going to get on that again. It's going to fall. Is it to Abraham? Not quite. Not quite. And he did catch him late. It is a free kick to Porto. Chilwell on the ball on the left-hand side. He's got runners in front of him with Hudson-Odoi, but couldn't quite feed that one through, but does win a throw-in. And they will take it relatively quickly to Mason Mount, who once again is going for that crossfield ball towards Reece James. I keep thinking he should be better in the air than he is, but I don't know. Maybe he's not as tall as I imagine. Luis Alberto picks out Kai Havertz around the corner to Abraham. Oh, Abraham obviously doesn't have back heel trick because I was trying very hard just to knock that quickly into the path of the on-rushing Mason Mount, but didn't quite get there. And this is some good pressure from Chelsea. Makes Porto play it long, but they have got a reasonably tall striker. Reece James goes long himself towards Abraham, but the flick on was won, but didn't go in the right direction as Hudson-Odoi had come in a bit too close. And that is one of the issues I have with Hudson-Odoi, is he drifts in quite a lot. Oh, that's a poor pass. Abraham with a really good interception. He's hit it too far, is he? He's still going. Tammy Abraham sort of running out of ideas. He manages to finally get the ball off to Mason Mount, but then his turn is read by the defender. Should have done better. Definitely should have done better there. Luis Alberto catches the striker a little bit late. 20 minutes gone. 0-0. It's been more frantic than anything, to be honest. There's Felipe Anderson. There's loads of space on that side. And once again, as Reece James is caught out, but that pass isn't doing very much. And Chilwell can knock it back to Ramsdale. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. A very cheap corner then for Porto. Fabio Vieira is going to do an outswinger again. Should go to sort of this sort of area. He's gone longer for this one. Christensen with a fantastic headed clearance there. And Mason Mount will look to try and bring this one away. He's got support from Luis Alberto, but asked a bit too much of him. And couldn't quite get on the end of it. Sergio Olivieri passing it around nicely. Montanez's giving that away to Jorginho. It's a terrible pass out. Havertz back to Mason Mount. Hudson-Odoi, no. Caraca on the left, ball in. Oh, Ramsdale, you should have come for that. I'm not convinced by Ramsdale at all, even in PES. I mean, I don't rate him in real life, and I don't feel like I'm going to rate him in PES because I think he's been a bit shocking. Havertz couldn't pick that one up, and Reece James with a great bit of pressure. Up it goes towards Abraham, but again, just, I don't know, the team feels a little bit sluggish, a little bit slow to react to balls and things like that, which is very annoying when that happens in PES. Luis Alberto can't win the ball off Carousel. Neither team... Carousel? I mean, how many different ways am I going to say his name? It is a throw-in to Chelsea, though. Jorginho, I mean... What happened to Kai Havertz? 2, terrible throw-in. I was trying to just give it to Reece James. Great tackle from Luis Alberto, but no one really on hand to pick up the loose ball. Good ball to release Sequeira. Nuno Sequeira on the left-hand wing for Porto, up against Reece James, who puts in what I can only describe as a tackle similar to what Kante did against Arsenal. But that one wasn't given as a free kick. Abraham, can't get on the end of the 1-2. And, well, this has been a rambly sort of commentary episode, isn't it? Christensen, no, foul given away. It's taken quickly. Felipe Anderson obviously feels like he can do something with this. Christensen's been pulled out of centre-back. That's up against Chilwell, easily round him as well. Tomori's got to win that and does, and Chilwell just going to clear his lines somewhat. Hudson-Odoi, lovely ball to find Abraham. Abraham, heavy touch, but just gets it away to release Hudson-Odoi. And Hudson-Odoi is in. Hallam Hudson-Odoi, it's blocked. Havertz can't get the rebound. That was a terrible finish. What was I thinking? Bring out the arrow, Dave. Aim. Help yourself out. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Mason Mount, ref, that's what... Well, okay, we won't take the foul. We'll play on because Hudson-Odoi could be in. He's going to try and fire it low. Chilwell will try and dink this one in at power. Havertz brings it down on the volley. Oh! Kai Havertz, what an effort. I mean, I don't know how that wasn't a foul on Mason Mount, but Ben Chilwell down the line. Hudson-Odoi was blocked. Cross was blocked. Great ball in from Chilwell. Havertz, great composure, but just pulls the shot past the post. 0-0 still. Mason Mount has picked up a pocket of space here. I was actually hoping that Luis Alberto would carry on that run, but Abraham has done very well. Chilwell still going to be able to pick this ball up. We're just going to start. No, we're not going to start again. We're going to pass it to their striker. Like, I seem to have a very big passion in doing that, passing it to the opposition striker. Jorginho, what a tackle, lad. What a tackle. Abraham into Hudson-Odoi. He's got Chilwell outside of him. Ben Chilwell, what can he do? Chilwell tries to fire it in towards that back post. Havertz is challenging, and Caravelli just about makes the catch and does pretty well. And his kick's going to go long. 5 minutes till half-time. It's been an entertaining game, just no real clear-cut chances. I'm not too sure what the Porto player was doing there. As Abraham... Oh, what a shocking pass. I was nearly going to swear, but I don't want to get demonetised. Absolutely shocking pass. There's Caravelli going to throw this one out to Lietti. Diogo Lietti, who is good in the air. He is a good aerial presence for Porto, so it's going to be tough to put crosses in and beat him. But 3 minutes to go. Yeah, it's been a bit of a scrap fest, really. Jorginho can flick that one on to Mason Mount. On one more to Alberto. Back to Tomori. Just trying to keep the ball a little bit. That's not keeping the ball, Dave. That's passing it straight out for a throw-in. Luis Alberto up to Abraham. Round the corner to Kai Havertz, who's done really well. Gives it back to Abraham. Abraham just holds the ball up. Feeds Hudson-Odoi again. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, Diogo Lietti with a very good last-ditch tackle. This will be the last chance of the half, you think. As I'm just trying to select. I must have someone tall that isn't Tammy Abraham, but he'll do. There's no centre-backs up here for one reason or another. Luis Alberto flings it in. Abraham with the flick on. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's going to fall to Lietti. He's going to clear his lines. Half-time, 0-0. Very entertaining game. So on one little tactical tweak at half-time, and that was to make sure that our centre-backs now come up for corners, as they've taken off Taremi and brought on Tony Martinez, who is a relatively good striker, actually. He's okay. I mean, I judge most things that I don't know by Football Manager, and he's pretty good in FM, as Reece James has brought this one down. Go out for a throw. Yep, it will. So yeah, we're playing well. I'll tell you what, they've completely left Havertz there. Totally free. The cross. Oh, it's nearly done the goalkeeper. It was a cross, I'm not going to lie. It was 100% a cross, and the keeper's had to pull out an emergency save there. Wow. Wow. As it goes in, Luis Alberto is going to be on this one. And he's got Jorginho on the edge. Jorginho just up against Romario Barrow. Does get around it. Falls to Abraham. Oh, Reece James. I shouldn't have passed that. You're never going to get through as Porto now hold on to the ball. Nuno Sequeira. Montana plays it all the way around. Very good football, to be honest, from Porto. They've played that well. Jorginho, great ball up towards Abraham. I spoke a bit too soon. Lovely idea. And here is the fresh legs of Tony Martinez. But Tomori, who's actually, he has impressed me when he's played at centre-back. He's been a good little player. Reece James gets there ahead of Felipe Anderson. Kai Havertz just absolutely diddles that defender. He's got no chance. He's got a man in there, but that wasn't who it was meant to go to. It was meant to be Hudson-Odoi, who's drifting in a bit too much for my liking at the moment as Caraviel's kick goes long. Christensen gets up well. Mason Mount can turn. Feed it into Abraham. Oh, the shot was just got in the bloody way, didn't you? Just got in the bloody way. Good bit of pressing there from Chelsea as managed to get the holding midfielder Jorginho into a bit of space. It's a wonderful ball into Abraham, who's taken it down very well. Mason Mount. Oh, well worked on the hour mark, just not quite close enough. Yeah, Jorginho with a lovely ball in. Abraham with a good touch. Just saw Mason Mount coming, laid it back, and just couldn't get the bend. Couldn't get the bend on it. Thumbs up from Mason Mount, though. Substitution. Hudson-Odoi off, Marlon on the left wing. Nuno Sequeira coming forward. Puts the ball in. Tomori's there again to win the header. Jorginho can't quite get to the loose ball. It's Cadasser, which is probably the first time I've said his name potentially correctly. Chilwell with a fantastic tackle to win that back, and not too many options, so clears his line. Havertz flicks it on well. Marlon looking for Abraham, who's offside. And that is Abraham's last involvement, replaced by Timo Werner, as Porto make a substitution as well. Felipe Anderson on the edge of the box. Oh, it's a lovely turn. And it's won a free kick incredibly well there against Christensen. There's no arguments. Definite free kick. Yeah, Christensen knows. He knows he caught him late. He apologises. Definite free kick at Anderson. It was a lovely little Cruyff turn, to be honest. Completely did me. Look at that. Well done, AI. And they'll probably score now. But it is Romario Barrow who's going to take this. Ramsdale moves and makes a very good save. He moved early, but it paid off for him. It's a bold strategy. Chilwell up to Alberto, looking towards Werner. Just drops that one back to Havertz. The two Germans linking up very well here. As hate those passes when you press the button as soft as you possibly can, and it still balloons it further away than you want. Very, very irritating. That's probably my only negative with full manual, I'd say. As Porto trying to create a bit of space, they finally get it into Romario Barrow, who is a bit of a playmaker for them. Carasar comes forward into Fabio Vieira to Felipe Anderson. Tries to bend one. He's at the post. Bloody hell. So a change in central midfield for us. We're going to bring on Ziyech for Luis Alberto for the last 20 minutes. And just see if we can actually get a little bit more creativity. Luis Alberto's influence on the game has just dropped off a bit. And there is the man Ziyech. Probably dropping a little bit deeper than he would have wanted. But Tomori's got caught on the ball. So I was looking at the radar. Tony Martinez, Ramsdale with a top save. So Kovacic on for Kai Havertz, and it's actually going to push Kovacic into central midfield, and Ziyech, who's just come on, is actually going to go and play on the right wing. See if we can get him on that left foot of his and ping one home, as Marlon's underneath this one, heads it away. Jorginho's got to go and put some pressure on. Felipe Anderson to Grujic, who fancies a shot from range. Falls to Romario Barrio, back to Grujic. Wilson Manfa puts it in. Grujic on the volley, and Ramsdale's there again, and Chilwell will just clear that away. And it's not just a clearance, it's a wonderful ball in to Timo Werner. Timo Werner! Oh, crap bags. Why did I slowed down thinking the keeper was coming out, then the keeper stayed on his line. Oh, he did well. Mason Mount. Oh, I thought I'd got a touch on that as well. That's the glorious opportunity we were waiting for. It fell to the substitute Werner. Just, yeah, didn't make the most of it. Ruined it, didn't I? Ruined it. And tired legs out there now, meaning people aren't really tracking back. As Fabio Vieira, great tackle from Chilwell. That's not my player, that's the referee, but I think we're going to get on that with Marlon anyway. He can play it into Mason Mount. Mason Mount surely fouled there. No, ref says play on. I've brought Jorginho out. There's just bodies everywhere, players everywhere. Christensen with a good tackle. He's going to try his luck bringing it out of defence. Mason Mount can turn and flick that one on to Reece James. Oh no, cancel that, Reece James. That would have been a terrible pass. Reece James, Ziyech, Werner. Manages to hold on to it. Tries to play it in to Chilwell. Chilwell. I was looking for Marlon to cut that back. Kovacic will keep it alive. Jorginho fires it in. Werner, he's offside. Damn it. So final substitution for Chelsea. Kana on to replace Reece James at right back, and Porto have made another 3 more subs as well, taking them to a total of 5, I think. So we've done the same amount as Porto, as Werner fouls the man in the middle there, Barrow, and it will be a free kick to Porto. Oh, Kana's fresh legs has won him that ball very easily. Ziyech, Werner. There's a man free on the outside. It's Mason Mount. It's not the best ball into him, but Mason Mount is through on goal. Mason Mount with the finish! It's 1-0 Chelsea. It's another late goal. And that is what we love as he runs through the stadium because it's custom, people. But lovely counter-attack that. Werner into Mason Mount. I thought, again, I'd taken this too wide. The keeper didn't come off his line at all. It made my mind up for me. But a left-footed finish into the top corner. And that is 1-0 Chelsea right at the death. And depending on other results, we may now be guaranteed top of the group, as we'll have to see how everything unfolds. We've dropped a little bit more defensive now, just to try and keep our defensive shape. I'm going to pop Kovacic in a position where he can try and get in the way. Marega is offside. 5 minutes to go. Just got to keep the ball for 5 minutes. That's all it is. Chelsea fans in full voice here in Portugal after that late goal from... oh, that was not a good header from Mason Mount. But a late goal got them the equaliser against Arsenal, and a late goal could get them the win here in Portugal for what had been, it would make it a very, very successful Champions League group stage performance by Ruud Gullit's men. As, oh, I thought I'd read that. Barrow, up it goes towards Tony Martinez, who's just held up well. Kana's got time to nod that one back to Ramsdale. He'll fall on it. Chelsea look like they're seeing this out quite comfortably. Ziyech picks out Mason Mount, and Marlon's got a bit of space to do something with the ball here. He jumps around one tackle. He's in between 2 defenders. What a run from Marlon. The angle's tight. I should have cut that back. I'll tell you what, when you play full manual and you slow down, it does make it so much better. Like, and when I start to lose and get frustrated, that's when I rush passes and things like that. But, oh, what a Champions League group stage this has been. It's laid inside to Romario Barrow up against Ziyech. Manages to poke it through to Martinez. Barrow's there again. Porto launching everything they've got at this Chelsea defence as Kovacic keeps that in play, clears his lines up towards Werner, who does win the header. Mason Mount's got runners. One of them's Marlon. Marlon's got Werner in the middle. Oh, those passes are really hard to do on manual, but that should be that. And I think we're going to get the win, and we are. Come on. Come on. I'm really happy with that episode. Cool. Great performance to come back against Arsenal. And then a 1-0 win away at Porto as well, in a game that was very even. Very, very even. Man of the match was Mason Mount for his winning goal. Let's go and see what that's done to the group table then, as we do top it. And we just need a draw. We need a draw, because if Barcelona beat us, they'll have better goal difference. So we just need a draw against Barcelona to top the group. Great showing in the Champions League, and absolutely superb. That's the game we'll be back for next. It will be the Champions League game against Barcelona, and we'll see who's going to be playing that with. We'll come back for, well, a couple of games off camera, Villa and Chelsea, back for Spurs and then Barcelona, and then we're edging towards the transfer window as well, which is always good fun because I'm not giving you spoilers, but we've lined up some transfers. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you in the next episode. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.